Part 4. Listen to a conversation between a television host and parkour practitioner, named Victor, talking about parkour. As you listen, choose the correct answer for questions 18 to 24. You now have 30 seconds to look at the questions. Now listen carefully and indicate your answers.
Good morning, Victor. Welcome to the world of sports on Channel 10. Victor is a famous parkour practitioner. Victor, can you tell us what parkour is?
Parkour is an international discipline, sport and hobby, that is best described as the art of forward motion in spite of obstacles, or to put it simply, the art of movement. Parkour's chief aim is never to move backward but instead, to overcome obstacles with fluidity, strength, originality, and speed.
That's interesting. It sounds as though parkour is a very challenging activity. It's a fast-growing sport, and many people are attracted to it. Can you tell us why so many people, especially young people, are interested in it?
For many practitioners, parkour is a gateway to freedom from social constraints, as they free their minds from society's messages of how public spaces and their body are to be used. Easy, the director of Urban Free Flow, an international parkour organization based in Surrey, England, says, "I like to view it as a discipline that provides absolute freedom, and something that, through lots of practice, can put you in a position of being able to move in a way that is animal-like, fluid, explosive and graceful. But I also like to use it as a means to keep fit, to build upper body strength and to keep my mind sharp. The fact that no equipment, other than a pair of trainers and an open mind are needed, makes it all instantly accessible. Parkour is as moldable as the individual's creativity and physical capabilities allow."
How did you get involved in parkour initially? And do you do this activity alone?
The first time I saw parkour was on television. It was actually part of a news report where the reporter interviewed a parkour practitioner. I was amazed at how these individuals performed seemingly impossible moves. So I looked it up, and tried practicing it on my own. Luckily, there was a group who practiced parkour together. I got in touch with them.
Did it help you much?
Oh yes. The parkour community not only provides safety, but is instrumental in an athlete's growth. Parkour crews hit the city together, and participate in what they call jams or sessions, which consist of different drills or games. Community learning is vital to parkour, because it provides an appropriate context for the ability of non-professional practitioners. This takes away the pressure to perform movements outside of one's abilities, and minimizes the possibility of injury. While parkour celebrates the individual's journey towards freedom, and overcoming fear, it still remains largely an activity practiced in a community.
It sounds as though a newbie to parkour should join the parkour community then. Are there any books that you would recommend for someone who is just learning parkour?
As it stands, parkour is still too new to have any literature printed in book form. Most information is hosted online by parkour organizations and crews around the world. The best way for a newcomer to learn safely is to join a parkour community, such as Urban Free Flow. Urban Free Flow is at the center of the global parkour community, always aiming to give back to the discipline and help those pursuing it. Through online message boards, an ample library of web articles, photos and videos, Urban Free Flow works to provide much-needed education to those practicing parkour.
Okay. There you go, viewers. If you're interested in parkour, do contact your nearest parkour community, or you can also get in touch with Victor, whose contact number is now on your screen. Victor, thanks for sharing your knowledge about parkour here.
It's a pleasure to share my love for parkour with everyone. Thanks for having me here.
That's our show for today. Do tune in to next week's show, which will be on curling.
Now you will listen to the recording again. This is the end of part 4, now turn to part 5.